What's up, y'all? DHR2, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I finally got my hair done. You know, thank the Lord. So, this is going to be an interesting conversation that we're going to be talking about. And no, I'm not going to be doing no rants like I did last time because I was basically out of character. But I still stand by for what I said. But in the end, ranting is not the only way to do it. So, but I'll try to figure out ways to get my frustration out without frustrations out without ranting and stuff. So, and it's a good one. So I'm sitting here and I'm reading this article about Al3xa Bliss shooting on the WWE fans for booing at their match, and Eric Bischoff is not even at SmackDown. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this website. And I don't know if I can show you guys, but I can just, you know, read you guys what it says. Because sometimes what's going on the internet and these websites, you know, they are definitely slow. Slower than the turtles. I don't know if this is it or not. I think it's a channel. Yeah, it is a YouTube. It's by what Culture Wrestling. My bad.
Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn from What Culture.
And I'm the inspirational Andy Murray from What Culture. And remember, wheat is murder, so kill a cow.
Jesus. Coming up, my favourite sandwich filling is cheese and ham. I've got some big announcements for you surrounding SummerSlam.
I'm really hard, which means I have no...
Alright, what's going on?
Which means I have no fears, but here's an update on a manager for Sean Spears.
Tomorrow, I'm off on holiday, a stag do, beers, tinnies, a few cans. But Al3xa Bliss has been shooting on WWE fans.
I don't like Pokemon, it's really lame. But here are some updates on some new NXT names.
I love dancing. My favourite is the jive. But I've got some huge news for you.
Man, can y'all
celebration
on the topic, please?
SmackDown Live. This is the news.
Something whitest man alive. Let's get things started with a
Man, what's going on with this?
A little story about King Kevin Owens, the current ace of SmackDown Live, ruling the roost. Last night he was all over the place, he got kicked out by Shane, he showed up, we found out that Shane can no longer take a stunner, which...
No. You know what, I think I'm going to change the title to Al3xa Bliss getting mad at the fans, so I'm going to go to the article because I feel like watching What Culture Wrestling is just wasting my time because they try to stay on topic. This is it's annoying. And hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some info because I'm just dying to see what your guys' take on Al3xa Bliss's nonsense. Instead of getting mad at us, man, why don't you get mad at Vince for giving them a stupid product? So it says this week's Monday Night Raw featured a fatal 4-way elimination match between Al3xa Bliss, Naomi, Natalya, and Carmella to determine the next challenger for Becky Lynch's Raw Women's Championship. The bout went more than 20 minutes before Natalya was finally declared the winner, but the crowd at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum and Union at Uniondale, New York, began showing their impatient midway through the match with chants like boring and this is awful. Bliss took Bliss took to Twitter after the match, calling out fans for the behavior. Let me stop you right there. So you're basically getting mad at us for booing at the match because, one, your match sucks. And I personally feel like the women's division has become bad as of terrible as of lately because nothing about the women's division is interesting. It's just, it's like a snooze fest. And you're getting mad at us for booing at the match. You should be mad at Vince McMahon for having y'all wrestle in this god-awful match. So you're saying we shouldn't be booing at every match? That we don't have a right to voice our opinion? Get out of here. Just disrespectful. That's what she basically went on Twitter. And then she went on to say more in a tweet. She then retweeted a pair of fans who felt the same way. They asked for the women to be taken seriously, and they began to chant that. Disappointing from the crowd. Well, maybe if you would have given us a better product, then we wouldn't be booing you for all of that. Booing is fine. Telling a character they suck is fine, but outright on the workers as they are out there busting their unnecessary. Yada yada yada. Whatever. At Master Bear JD wrote, that chant was personal and directed at the effort of the talent as if they weren't giving it at all they had. Well, he does have a point. The part where he said that the chant was personal and directed at the effort of the talent as if they weren't giving it all they had. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Alright. The only reason why people are booing at you guys because the product still sucks. You claim that you're going out there, you know, putting all the effort, and for some reason, for some odd reason, you get mad at them for booing at you guys' product. Maybe, like I said, if you would have given us a good product, then we wouldn't be booing at you guys. Because all we're seeing is a snooze fest. Every single wrestling match. Besides, Raw is basically 3 hours. So if it would have go 2 hours, it would have been a lot different. Because, like, for you to sit there and get mad at us for booing, it's just dumb. Bliss responded with, yes, we encourage reactions, cheering and booing and chants. We don't encourage people to be rude. Hold up. You encourage reactions, cheering and booing and chants, but you don't encourage people to be rude. Don't you think that sounds like hypocritical? Because you're making them booing at you guys because of the lack of effort that you guys put in your product. Storylines, worst promos, and terrible gimmicks. I personally felt like, yeah, you definitely encourage people to boo at you guys, because if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't be in the WWE if it wasn't for us. So, what you need to be mad at it yourselves. She entered Monday Night Raw. She entered Monday Night's match fresh off another failed attempt to beat Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This time in a handicap match alongside Nikki Cross, which is the worst. I'm seriously. Okay. So Nikki Cross, I don't know who she is, but I don't care. According to the Wrestling Observer, the match had its stipulation changed to a handicap match after Bliss came down with a sinus infection that left her incredibly sick for a week, leading up to Extreme Rules. She provided updates via Twitter throughout the week, describing It has been the sickiest I've ever been in my whole life for almost 2 weeks. Well, okay. I get it. She was sick. But at the same time, you're getting mad at us for booing at your matches. I mean, the match is kind of boring. And it was boring. And it sucked. So, don't get mad at us for being rude at y'all matches being terrible. So, the 5-time women's champions spent a good push. The 5-time women's champions spent a good portion of the past 6 months out of action after what turned out to be a pair of concussions suffered last year. I mean, late last year. She explained in a WWE 365 documentary on the WWE Network that that both injuries came from wrestling against Ronda Rousey. Hell in a Cell happened, and I took a headlock takeover, and when I did, my head went back into the mat. Bliss said, adding to that, she did not blame Rousey for what happened. This stuff happens. It was not one's fault. Really? So, if it wasn't one's fault, how come you got mad at us for booing at y'all matches? Please explain that to me. So, my biggest issue I have with this whole thing is that you basically getting mad at us for booing at y'all's matches. If that were the case, then why would you give us a terrible match? You know, normally, okay, you say that they want women's division to be taken seriously. I don't see that happening. I just see the same result as always. And the fact that you say that the fans were rude at y'all's matches no. 2 nights ago. I'm sorry. I mean, this past Monday on Raw. You get mad at us for booing at y'all. But at the same time, the match sucked. The match was horrible. And if you were somehow put a whole lot of more effort and create something different besides the same old format, then none of us would have been booing at you guys. I mean, at the end, Natalya gave us, you know, a good promo. At least that was something. But other than that, man, I think Alexa Bliss, you took the L's on this one, in my opinion. Yeah, Shane McMahon is not the best in the world. I mean, he never was the best in the world. I mean, he's not even a good wrestler in the Attitude Era. Just being the show up like he always been. Trying to scratch my hair, trying to keep it nice and neat. You know what I'm talking about? Just had this done yesterday and it felt good. I'm no longer wearing the afro. I'm finally got this joint plaited. So, but yeah, what I don't like about her comment is she wants us to not boo it. I mean, listen, Alexa Bliss doesn't even want us to boo at every single match. Almost the male wrestlers don't want us to boo at their matches as well. And for what I'm saying so far, it's just snooze fest. Just boring nonsense WWE like always. Paul Heyman is not really fully in charge of the directing, not writing and stuff. It's not... No. Let me scratch that. I don't see anything changing from Paul Heyman. All I see is the same old WWE Raw nonsense, because being thrown around like rag dogs rather than, you know, headshots to the head. That's what I want to see. If we're going to make change, bring back the headshots. Stop hitting it with the back shots, because that's getting really boring. So, yeah. That's my overall thoughts on Alexa Bliss's crap. I think she's mad because we're booing at her matches and stuff. Like I said, if once of us, y'all wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So really, You should be booing at yourselves for giving us a terrible match. Better yet, blame Vince and all this, because, you know, the lack of development, lack of matches, lack of effort. I think chances are we're giving us, like I said, I could go on and on about this. The women's match from this past Monday was terrible. It was boring. It was garbage. You know, I did not like it whatsoever. But Al3xa, you can take an L for that one. So y'all enjoy my live stream. Comment down below, and I'm gonna change my the title of my live stream if I can somehow do that. I don't know if I can. Oh, because I can't. So yeah, DHR2, much love.